Originally, I was gonna trade my CRX louvers for the hood.
And then?
I was like, dude, ship me that hood and I'll ship you some louvers. And he was like, oh yeah, let's do it and this and that, and like never followed through. And then I guess he needed money and he just closed it off.
What's going on, guys? Today we're working on Chris's 88 CRX again. We're gonna finish up the rear suspension today. He's gonna throw on some lower control arms. Those springs that I had sold him, these are the 350-pound spring rates. Extended top hats, the Tokiko Aluminas. Also some Russell stainless lines. He's also going to install some, these are Godspeed Project. These are the toe arms, or compensator arms. And these are the BLOX spherical trailing arm bushings. He picked up a set of 1991 CRX Si trailing arms. So that way you have the correct fitment on the rear without adding anything to the offset. And what I mean by adding offset to it is, it seems like a lot of times when you put the Integra DA or the DC trailing arms on an EF, you tend to increase the length where the wheels stick out. So using the CRX ones will keep it where it's appropriate and gives us the maximum amount of tire size and wheel size that we can use on the car. We're also going to remove the exhaust because he wants to get a Yonaka for it, so it'll make it a lot easier at the same time when getting to the e-brake cables because of that little shield and where the piping is for the exhaust. Just a little bit of progress. We got both the trailing arms done, shocks are dropped. We're going to have to raise the front of the car now, that way we can get the rest of the exhaust off. So how do you mount them? Do you have to like...
I guess you gotta press it in and then drill the holes, or...
I would imagine, because of course they want it to be tight because it's not going to be like just two little holes.
So should I don't think I should hit it in all.
No, I would get
just kind of a long...
We could put some padding on it. Do you have like something?
But should we hit it in all the way now, or
yeah,
drill the holes first?
I think you hit it in, then we drill the holes because it's right there.
Alright.
Or do you want to mark it and then drill the holes?
I don't know.
I think it really wouldn't matter because once you have the hole, just don't. You have a drill bit that'll fit this size?
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
So this is our first experience with these BLOX Spherical. So it looks like they're tight fit, which I think is intended, kind of like any other bushing. When you hit it in, and it's tapered and it fits. So we're just going to hit it in first, and then we're going to drill the holes and then put the mounting hardware on it.
It's just kind of popping.
It kind of slid. You have to get it in. There you go. Yep, keep doing it. So we were using the hammer with this is from the old coilover. Just try to hammer it in, that way we're not damaging the bushing itself, because you can see it rubs right off. But we're having a little trouble, so we went and picked up a larger hammer. We got a 4-pound hammer. We're going to put the block of wood on top of it, because I feel like when we hit it with the hammer, the rubber piece is just absorbing a lot of the blow. So we're going to try it now, see if we can't get it in with the block of wood and the larger hammer. I guess you could try it like that too. Try in a different angle. Just hold it with your other hand.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready?
Yes.
Let me check it.
I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's it.
Perfect. Okay.
Drill the hole, I guess.
So that worked. He was holding it, and I had it hit it from the very top of the 2x4. Luckily we picked this up. It's only $1.33 at Home Depot, so if we were at my house we could have used my press, which probably would have made everything a lot easier. But see, in doing that we didn't damage the surface of any of it. Still looks really nice, which is what we were trying to do. Granted, it's something you're never really going to notice, but he notices and it's his car, so that's all that really matters. So now all we got to do is drill the holes and feed in the supplied bolts and then tighten them up on the backside. So we finished up drilling the holes. It has the supplied Allen wrench bolts. And it's nice because these are the nylock nuts, so we don't really need to put any sort of a thread locker on there. It'll be perfectly fine without it.
Let me go get a extension. They go like that, right? Like this one?
Yeah,
like that.
you might want to put some WD-40 in there to lubricate them like last time, and then we need the washer right here at the top when you put that one on.
Like that, right?
You got it?
Or like this.
Just like that. Actually, that's the wrong one, I'm sorry. It's the one that has that tapered edge. Oh, I kept them off the old ones because the new ones don't come with it. That's it.
Tapered edge down?
Yes.
All right.
Perfect.
Alright.
And then get the bushings pressed in, and then the washers, and then we'll put the top hat on.
And then like that, right?
Yes. Use the butt of
The other hammer?
the brown hammer, and then we can use the other hammer to hit it in.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's pain in the butt, but they're not lubricated.
I like it. Oh shit.
Gets stuck like last time a little bit.
And then
And then the other one.
And then like that.
I would put the bushing on
Just
first
put
and
it-
then the washer. We might need to lube it. Lube the, yeah. It should be good. It's already a lot in there from the other side. Well, that one was way easier.
Yeah.
I don't think let's go down any further, that's it. Yeah? Yeah. Lube that up. Lube the bushing instead. There you go. Just check to make sure it didn't push the other bushing down. No?
It did.
Did it? Then use the hammer again. Like that. That'll be perfect because it'll squeeze both together since the bottom side is on the cardboard. And it's not going to be compressed completely. Once we put the shock on and tighten it up, it'll actually come down all the way. Looks good. Okay. Alright, so we got the shocks, coils mounted. He's using those EM USA rear lower control arms. We're going to see how well those hold up. Actually put them through some abuse. And then next, he also has a set of PCI spherical camber arms. We're going to throw those on, and we're putting all this stuff on first because it's easier to lift the trailing arm and then set it onto here and then put that bolt in, which kind of holds it into place, and then we can bolt up where the trailing arm bushing goes, and then the compensator arms will feed in once we're ready for those. Looks like it, I can't tell though. And here's a look at all the suspension buttoned up. Everything worked out pretty well. No issues. We just got the brake lines we need to install. The only thing that these were missing the bolts for the end of the brake line. So we're gonna need to source some of those before we can actually finish it all together. But we're not gonna bleed it today because he's gonna install a 40/40 valve. And once he's done with the 40/40 valve, he's gonna bleed the entire system altogether. And there it is, guys. We finished up for the day. He's just tightening up the shock towers and the strut bar he's putting in. Now I'll finish up the rear suspension. Hopefully get that exhaust soon. Finish the brake lines, bleeding the system, and then we're gonna work on the timing belt, water pump, tensioner, get all those parts changed, and then it should be good to go. Hopefully get to maybe the September event or possibly the November event this year. Shooting for at least one of those. So within the next month to 2 months, we'll be out there and first time giving this car a shakedown. Thanks for watching today, guys. We'll see you next time.